Well guys, I went and picked up another Jeep today. Got playing around. This guy actually found this Jeep because I went to go buy some doors for my dad's Jeep. This guy had half soft doors that I bought. And I got talking to him, and he had this Jeep. It does have some frame rot like the other one does in this back corner, but this rail's not, it's bad, but it's not, it's fixable. That's about the gist of it. I don't even know how many miles are on it, but it's the same color as my dad's Jeep, so I said, well, I'll pick it up. $1,000, it runs. This frame rail's actually solid and good, so I just need to patch the one side. Tires are newer tires. It's got the aluminum rims on it. I think they'll clean up. I'm gonna have to try and see. So I figured, $1,000 isn't too bad. The guy gave me a tub of well, actually, I think it's new parts. Got some used parts too. The cool thing is it's got this other hitch on the front, so I'm probably gonna take this hitch off maybe and put it on my dad's and keep this. I don't know if I am gonna keep it or part with it. I haven't decided yet. It does have a class 3 on the back, not a class 2, which is nice. It's not too bad. It does have some frame issues, like you can see. The frame itself is solid, just the e-brake mount is screwed up. The inside, the doors this is crappy on the door, but the door itself is actually in good shape. So, tub's got some issues. This one's got 124 on it, but it's not too bad. It's, I figure for $1,000 it was worthwhile. Guy did give me a new bumper, a chrome bumper. I don't know if I'll put it on it, but it's a brand new bumper anyway for the garage. So, but yep. So another one of my reasonable price finds. So this thing's probably gonna sit for a little bit until I get around to working on it, but overall it's not a bad shape for $1,000. So, all right guys, I got another $1,000 Jeep I picked up. Got it running here. What I had to do was I actually had to put a new serpentine belt on it. When I picked it up, it decided it wanted to shred the belt, and that's because when you look in there, you can't really see too well, but you can set this right there. You can see that clamp right there where my finger's pointing to. That clamp was cutting the belt, and it actually cut the belt, and after it's sitting a while, when I started up, it shredded the belt. Then I had to take a battery, put a battery in the floor, and run a jumper cable from my battery to the dead battery that was in it to keep it running, since there's no alternator to keep it running. But now that I got the belt on there, it's actually running. Doesn't seem to be running too bad. I got these nice mag wheels with it, so I got to try cleaning them up. Jeep's not too bad. Radio works. It's actually got 127 on it, which isn't too bad for it. But the problem is where I'm at, we get a lot of rust, so it does have some little bit of frame rust on the one side. So that's about it. So, but it is running. I'm gonna wash it off, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's washed off, so you can see how it looks right now. It looks horrible right now. See all the green on it. Let's see here if I can try to get a good picture of it. So you can see. Take a look at one of my other videos, and I'll explain to you why I've pulled this off already in some of my other videos, so I'll show that to you guys too. So take a look at my other videos and you can see what it looks like when it's cleaned up. That you guys might want to do for like preventative maintenance with a Jeep that you've had sitting outside for years, or it's been sitting, is go ahead and pull this vent cover off that's up here and clean it all out. This one here was impacted with a ton of dirt. I should have took some pictures before I started, but I cleaned it out, and you want to make sure that the drain hole that's down here in there where my finger's going in, you want to make sure that's clean. And before you really clean it, make sure the air's off and all that, so then you can have this, there's a little butterfly back up in there, that'll be closed. But that's one thing you guys should do if your Jeep sits outside year round, is just take a look down in there, make sure it's clean, so that way you guys can get your nice cool fresh air. All right, here we go guys, it's all nice and washed. I still need to rewash a couple spots, get some dirt off it here and there. You can still see a couple spots I missed. It's hard to see it when it's wet. A couple spots I gotta like compound there, maybe compound there. Just try hitting it again when I wash it again. But you can actually see just from washing it the difference in it. You can see it's nice, shiny. The black top came up really good. Everything came up actually really nice when it's been washed. But like I said, there's some spots that I got to rewash that was missed. I mean, you can see there, like I said, it's hard to see all the dirt when you wet it because it kind of blends in. But, you know, it came up really nice and clean. So it's definitely not at all bad buy for what we spent. So got to do brake lines, got to do I got looking at it, the power steering lines. I'm going to be changing them, so keep an eye out. There'll be some videos on that because they're leaking. I'm assuming they're leaking. There's no power steering fluid in it, so it's got to be leaking somewhere. So we're going to be doing brake lines on it. Probably won't be doing any videos on the brake lines on this since I've done it on the other Jeep. But there will be with the power steering lines and some other stuff. And I might just make a little short video later talking about how I put the serpentine belt on, since it's a little bit different of a setup on this than the 6-cylinder. So, anyway, if you guys have any questions, please post up and I'll try to answer them.